Hello and welcome to Wednesday's programme.
Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. 30,000 new carers are needed in the region by 2025 to keep up with a growing ageing population. That's according to Cornwall Council.
Care workers held an event on Truro's Lemon Quay today to celebrate their industry and encourage more people to consider the profession. Well, Grace Pascoe is live in Truro for us this evening. Grace, a push for people to become carers and also a real need for them too.
To other news in the region this evening now, and detectives investigating the murder of Lynn Bryant say they are following up 27 new leads involving 13 possible suspects after an appeal earlier this month.
A student from Exeter who's being held in solitary confinement in the United Arab Emirates on suspicion of spying is said to be suffering significant health issues. Next, there are risks to the border operation at Plymouth Ferry Port if the UK leaves the EU without a deal next year. That's according to a National Audit Office report, which says ongoing uncertainty around the negotiations may affect any new border checks that may be needed. Well,
let's get more on this with Ben McGrail. He joins us live from Plymouth now. Ben, just explain to us what this could impact on there.
And there's more discussion on the EU exit on Peston tonight with Plymouth Moor View MP Johnny Mercer among his guests. Well, that's after news at 10. Here's Robert Peston with more details.
Before all that, though, there is still plenty more to come on our programme before 6:30, including...
And after us, the ITV News continues with the national and international stories at 6:30. Mary Nightingale has the details. But before that, stars of the hit ITV show Love Island are taking part in an ITV2 campaign to encourage more young people to give blood. They're aiming to take the fear out of donating and dispel some of the myths.
New NHS research shows that 81% of 18 to 24-year-olds have never donated blood, with 35% of them admitting that they are scared of the process. In a moment, we'll be speaking to Love Island's Dr. Alex, who studied in Plymouth and Exeter, about his involvement with the campaign. But first, this report from Ashna Haranak.
Now, police forces across the southwest want us to look out for signs of modern slavery.
A new study has revealed that some workers who often come from Eastern Europe are subjected to excessively long hours, but sometimes don't realise they're a victim of labour exploitation. Well, there's now a call for stronger regulation, as James Clark reports.
Now, as part of our Active Autumn series, we've been to one of the many Man v Fat football leagues which are popping up across our region. Yeah, they're designed exclusively for overweight men, and there's a twist. Games are not just won and lost by goals scored on the pitch, but also by how many pounds are shed. Nick Smith's been finding out more. What a great idea. Good to see everyone taking part there. We're going to stay with football because Plymouth Argyle are back to winning ways and off the foot of the League One table as well. They managed just their... Our former Royal Marine from Plymouth, who was the first triple amputee to survive the conflict in Afghanistan, has won another gold at the Invictus Games. But just listen to how... Hero, yeah, great to see him celebrate with his family as well there. Now, disabled and seriously ill children from the West Country have just returned from a 10-day holiday to the theme parks of Florida. They were taken there by a charity that's been making the trip for 3 decades. Well, the youngsters travel without their families, and many describe it as the trip of a lifetime. Kevin Ashford went with them. Yeah, and they really deserve it. Yeah, great to see them smiling as well. Now, when you pop something in the post, you expect it to arrive within a couple of days, maybe a week, but one postcard sent from Taunton has just turned up 21 years after it was sent. A family from Bugle in Cornwall received the card after it was posted back in May 1997. It was quite a surprise for Tracy Elliott when it turned up on her doorstep. Our reporter Kathy Wardle went to meet her. What an amazing story. Years. Can you believe it? A 20p stamp. Now it is nearly time for the weather forecast, but first here are some pictures that we've got from you. Alex, thanks very much. And that's it from us this evening. I'll be back at the late news at the usual time of 10:30. Now, though, we will hand you to Mary Nightingale as the ITV News continues. From all of us, whatever you're doing, have a lovely Wednesday evening. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Bye-bye.